Hello, Marceline. I hope your week is off to a good start. I know it's been a crazy few days out there, and we are all kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, and we are making our own preparations and trying to understand more of what's taking place. And as of right now, we are not canceling anything here at church, but that is a fluid situation, and we will let you know either by email or Facebook what's going on and what changes might be coming. Most importantly, today on Monday from 3 to 5, the food pantry will be open. Please make sure that if you know folks or you need to come down and make sure that you are stocked up, especially in case something changes in the next several days. Please do come down and get some help and get some food and make sure that you are ready to go. As things go on and as things will change, and we know based on watching other areas around us that things will change, know that we need to be doing our best to make sure that we are staying safe and taking care of ourselves and those that are around us. Also, that we are working in conjunction with the city and with the school district to make sure that folks are taken care of. What that means is that for the most part, that if something changes, we will all be doing what we can to stay healthy and to stay away from each other so that we don't spread things. But also we know that we're going to have other folks that are going to need help in this time, whether it's kids with food or older folks or folks that can't get out of the house. Know that there will probably be requests for help as time goes on to help folks that are in need that quite literally can't do what they need to do to be able to take care of themselves. If the situation changes in regards to the COVID-19 or the coronavirus as the situation goes on. So do continue to watch your email and Facebook for opportunities to help and support others. Know also that as that comes about, that we will be doing the best that we can to make sure that we're providing a safe way to be able to help and to reach out and to help others. Also here at the church, as time comes and as things change, we will adjust our schedule according. We're already making plans to make those changes so that we will still have a worship offering, even if it's not here together with one another. That we've got plans in the work to make sure that we can continue to have worship. Also, even on Sunday morning when we do gather together until things quiet down a little bit, we won't be shaking hands or hugging or doing those kinds of things. Get creative in how you greet each other with waves, or my favorite is still the Vulcan hand salute. That's the nerdy version of that. You can come up with your own. But we will still greet one another. We'll collect offering differently. If the need arises, we'll share in communion differently in a way that is still safe and doesn't require us touching things or getting too close to one another to spread any germs. Most importantly, through all this, do keep up some good hygiene practices. Wash your hands with soap and water. Hand sanitizer is good, but soap and water is so much better. So do continue to keep up those practices. For the time being, I want you to remember where we were on Sunday and the message that I shared, and that was that Jesus' biggest miracle is not the big flashy things that he does. Jesus' biggest miracle, this is in Matthew 9 that we see, is that he shows compassion for those who have been left out of society. And not just them, but what Jesus is doing is he is teaching us how to be healthy. But it's different than what we expect because he's teaching us to show compassion for others. To reach out and to include others in the life of the community, even if they are different from who we are or other things are going on. We shared the story of the two blind men, but also in Matthew chapter 9, there's a story of Matthew the tax collector. There's a story of a man who was deaf, a woman who had a disease. There are all sorts of things that are taking place. Jesus is saying, go and show compassion. What that compassion looks like is different in every situation, but the greatest miracle that he can share with us is how to be compassionate towards others, and how that's not just a part of what we do because of our faith, but that's a part of what he is teaching us and how to be healthy children of God, where we don't do things because of our faith, but we do good things and right things because that's what Jesus taught us, because that's the compassion we have received from him, and because that is that's the compassion that we have received from him, and we recognize that is what we should be doing with others and for others. In turn, what happens that our faith can be seen through that. We don't do things because of our faith. We do them because they're the right and the good thing to do. And because of that, our faith is known. Go out this week and do what you can to share and show compassion to others. It's going to be a very different sort of ask in this week and in the situation that we're in, but there are many ways still to do that. Go, I want you to have a good week. And whether we see you back here next Sunday or online next Sunday or in some other format, we will join together in worship. And I hope that we can share in that together. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.